All
heaven.
right,
So
let's get on to the solid running backs. I'll take mine first because maybe you all will disagree with this, but I picked James Conner of the Arizona Cardinals. Now I'll start out by saying yes, the touchdown regression will most likely come for him because it's impossible to duplicate what he did in the end zone last season. That it was bizarre. We could not actually fathom how it was happening, but it continued to happen and ended up just being how he was. So I still think he's going to be heavily involved with the offense. I'm not really scared of the players that are behind him. I've heard a lot of camp news about Benjamin. Daryl Williams is there who might get a couple of touches. I get that, but I'm not worried at all. I think Kyler and James Conner are just trustworthy guys. And guys, Kyler doesn't want to run into the end zone, so he gives it to James Conner when they get down there. It used to be Kyler sneaking out those runs every now and then, but he doesn't really trust himself to do that anymore. So James Conner workload, I don't think it's going to fall off that much.
See, I like his ADP a lot, but I also like the guys that are going like right before him. So unless he slips past his ADP, I just don't see myself going, oh, I really want to get me James Conner. That yards per carry hurts me. I understand that he had 18 touchdowns last year. That's phenomenal, but like, it's not going to happen again. Like you said, there's going to be touchdown regression here. I think he's solid. I think you know what you're getting out of him. I think you're getting like that 10 points a game kind of thing, but I just don't see it to where I'm super excited about James Conner. But that's why this is solid and not excited.
Exactly. He's not surefire. He can't be because he cannot get 18 touchdowns again. It's not going to happen.
Just if James Conner is my RB2, I'm happy. If he's my RB1, I am panicking like mad.
That's a problem. It might, yeah. I don't think it's quite Gamble-esque, but he's still there's a little concern with the Cardinals this year. I don't know. They just feel like a train wreck that's about to happen kind of thing.
And all the camp news we're getting right now is all about Eno Benjamin.
It is about Eno Benjamin.
Yeah,
it is weird.
The most unathletic running back in the league.
Wow, Joe,
maybe he'll steal the touchdowns.
You are on one tonight with these savage remarks. Jesus.
All right. Well, let's get off. Let's get off the Cardinals. We'll talk about them again probably eventually. Not today, but eventually. So I had for a solid running back. Once again, I maybe took this assignment a little different way. Nick Chubb is my guy. No, I went with Saquon Barkley. And I think no matter what you say about Saquon Barkley, he's still a beast. Do I think the Giants are getting better? Hopefully. I mean, they can't get any worse. And obviously we know that Saquon wasn't 100% last year, but neither was anyone else. So I think Saquon easily makes it in that solid category. If not a little undervalued, he may never be the RB1 again, but if this team is even somewhat competitive this year, he can easily be an RB1, and he has the upside to be a top 5. So just on talent alone, I know he had a couple injury-plagued seasons. Well, really the one, and then this last year was just not recovered correctly. But I think he has a way to kind of regather that form that he used to have.
Fireball bet: Saquon Barkley finishes higher than Nick Chubb.
Fireball bet that Nick Chubb finishes higher than Saquon?
Yep, that would be the bet on your side. I'm betting Saquon finishes higher than Nick Chubb.
I just said he could finish as a top 5 running back. I said both of them could finish as top 5 running backs. Why would I take that bet?
Okay, so this one is surefire 2 then, basically?
Surefire number 2.
I said he's solid. I said he could finish as top 5.
You just combined the two of them in like a solid surefire guy.
This is fishy. Nick Chubb, you think could finish 8, and this guy you think could finish 5, but yet you think.
But I think that's
not surefire.
I think my main thing is here: Saquon is solid and is going to be back to at least a decent form. I don't think he's ever going to recapture that running back form he had in his rookie season.
All right. I think he does. Saquon has been absolutely screwed the last 2 years, more than any other player in the league. I think Saquon is the real deal. He can do everything. The team under Dable should be better. So I like that.
All right, whatever. Billy, I'll take your fireball bet just for fun. Sorry, I was distracted.
There we go. I like seeing that. All right, Joe.
All right. Devin Singletary is my solid guy. I think the Bills last year finally realized what they have in Singletary. He was RB3 the last 6 weeks of the season last year in a PPR, and they also used him a lot in the playoffs. So Ken Dorsey gets the promotion. He's been with the Bills for a while and has seen what Devin Singletary can do. James Cook will definitely get touches this year, but an ADP of 75 for Singletary, he is being very overlooked and could be a very solid RB2, RB3 for your team.
Yeah. Don't have a problem with that.
I'm not excited about Singletary, but his draft stock is just so low right now.
You can't be excited about him, but you're right. It's just where he's going right now. Come on.
See, we went a lot different on these solids. I stayed in the top 20 and you went down to the 80s. So
yep. I like the harder stuff.
Yeah. I like it. Just after what I did for Singletary last week when we talked about him, I feel like I have to see something.